Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to be doing something kind of different there today. I'm going to go ahead and kind of show fur harvesters, which is where I send my furs to, and just kind of give you an overview of their website and how to go about shipping furs to fur harvesters. With NAFA closing recently, I know a lot of people have been looking and wondering where they can send their furs to, and Fur Harvesters Auction, which is based out of Northbay, Ontario, Canada, they are still open and thriving, and yeah, looking to sell your furs. So Fur Harvesters does pick up in both Canada and the US. So anybody down in the States, there is a fur truck that'll still come around and pick up your furs. For anybody that used to ship with NAFA, it's the exact same thing. It might be a bit of a different fur route, different date or something like that, but same idea. So if you are looking for a place to ship your furs and you're not looking just to sell to a local fur buyer, you can go on to Fur Harvester's account or website here and check them out. But I'll just kind of give you a quick run through, just to kind of help anybody out that maybe is, maybe not quite computer savvy like myself. Took me a while to kind of figure it out, but anyway. So if you Google Fur Harvesters Auction, this is what comes up, and this is their home page. So right here on the left hand side, it shows the last receiving dates that the fur can be brought in to the warehouse itself, and then of course it has its sale dates. So this year they're only having 2 sales, one in March 28th to the 31st and one May 30th to June 2nd. So in order to get your furs in on the March sale, your furs would have to be getting shipped by next week. And if you're able to drop them off, if you live in Canada and you feel like driving, they accept them right up to January the 19th. Anything past that, and then you're into the May sale. So, for Canada and the US, you're going to go up to Trappers and Rancher. You're going to go to Pickup Schedule. Click on that. It is going to give you a list of Canadian pickups. So you got Ontario, Quebec, Newfoundland, Saskatchewan, all the different provinces. So if you're in Canada, pick whatever province you're in. And so for myself, Ontario, Northern Ontario, click on Northern Ontario. It's going to come up with the Northern Ontario fur route, and it's going to give all the different places that the truck stops, what time it stops at, okay, and the date that they are stopping. So, so let's say I lived in Mooseland, okay? Hornpayne Highway 631 and Highway 11. There's going to be a spot there that the fur truck is going to stop. They're going to be there roughly between 8:30 and 8:45 a.m. on January the 12th. Okay, that's for the upcoming one. And then the later one is April the 12th. December the 8th has already passed. Okay, so it's not that hard. You figure out what province you live in, and you figure out what route you would be on, and then you figure out what stop is closest to you. Fortunately for myself, it's only about a 5-minute drive to the closest spot where they stop at the truck. Yeah, and so that's what that looks like. Now, if you're, so here's Canadian shippers. If you're coming out of the U.S., shipping information, agent information, pickup schedule. So you're going to pick up schedules. Can't speak. Okay. So this gives you all the states, Alaska, Arizona, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So let's say you lived in Nebraska. You're going to click on Nebraska, and for Nebraska you're going to have to call and arrange a pickup. But here's the guy and his number to call right there. Okay, we'll pick another one. Ohio. So same gist as the Canadian one. Ohio, they got a pickup schedule that gives you the dates, January the 17th and April the 3rd. If you lived in, I don't even know how to, Marion, you are going to go to State Road Exit 95, Route 23 at between 5 and 6 p.m. Okay? And that's where you're going to take your furs to. Now, any questions, you can always just go ahead and call Fur Harvesters. Obviously, you're going to go into contact. And here's the Fur Harvesters auction house. And then they got their telephone number right here. 1705-495-4688. And they would be able to help you out with that. So that's for the fur pickup. So if you are part of Fur Harvesters already, or once you start shipping to Fur Harvesters, you are going to get an account. Okay, so they're going to give you an account number and a password, and then you're going to be able to actually log into your account. So there's your account number here, and there's your password there. Okay, so there's my account, there's the password. Obviously you're not going to know that, and then you're just going to log in from there. Okay, so the other part to Fur Harvesters is they also have a trap store. So over here on the far right, up at the top here, they give you your choice to click on that, and you can go to view online catalog here, or you can go ahead and click on it. So the name of the store is Trans Canada Trap Line. And that is the Fur Harvesters auction store. So on their store, they have all the different kinds of traps, kind of anything you need for trapping. So they got all the different kind of body grips, leg holds. They have baits and lures. They have trap parts, stands, everything for making snares. So anyway, needless to say, this is obviously where I buy all my supplies from. I've kind of talked about that in the past in some of the other videos. I used to purchase my stuff from another spot out west. But so with Fur Harvesters, if you're taking your fur to and dropping it off at the truck, Fur Harvesters will actually ship on the fur truck to you for free for Yeah, so you can buy anything online and then, or call them, order it, it'll come on the fur truck and you can get it that way. And it's not gonna go through the mail or something, and you're not gonna pay a bunch of money for shipping. So that's what I do. Plus, not only that, but if you have an account with Fur Harvesters, which means if you're selling fur through Fur Harvesters, you can actually buy your supplies, put it on your fur account, which means that you would have kind of a bill with Fur Harvesters, and then when your fur sells, your account gets paid before your check gets made. Okay, so if you ordered $100 worth of snare making stuff and said put that on my account, you don't have to. You can pay with credit card or whatever you want, but it's kind of handy just being able to put it on the account. So let's say you bought $100 worth of snare making stuff. You could then, once your fur sells, you would then lose $100. It would pay off the fur account or the trap account, and then the rest would be getting sent to you in a check. So that's always kind of a handy option. But anyway, so this is just for if you're interested in selling to Fur Harvesters. If you used to be with NAFA and now you don't have a spot to sell, don't worry, Fur Harvesters is still accepting furs. So if you are looking to contact the store or buy something, feel free to get a hold of Ken. He's the guy that I deal with there at the store, so you can call them up and just ask for Ken, or anybody will actually take your order. But I'll try and find the number here. So there's the phone number, 1705-495-3511, and that is for the trap store. So anyway, hopefully this was of some use to you guys. And like I said, just because you're down in the States or something, don't feel like you don't have a place to send your fur. You can still send it there. So hopefully this guy helps you out, guys. And till next time, ciao.